White just played. Bishop c5. Pause the video to figure out black's next move. On d2 check. King d1. White's idea is to play bishop e3. King d3. Bishop takes d2 and gain a significant edge. King d3 was chosen by black. Bishop b6. On e3. Black is aiming to play pawn e2 mate and secure a strong hold in the game. Bishop takes e3 was chosen by white. King takes e3. King c2. King e2. King c3. Pawn promotes to queen at d1. King c4. White's loss is confirmed. Let's go to the next game. White just played King c4. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. On d5 check. King d5. On d4. King c4. Pawn takes e3. Bishop g3. On f4. Black's idea is to play pawn takes g3 and establish a winning position. Bishop h4 played by white. On f3. King d5. On f2. Bishop d8. Pawn promotes to queen at f1 check. King c6. White is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game. Black just played on b4. Pause the video and try to find white's next move. Black is preparing to play pawn takes a3 and increase their advantage significantly. Bishop takes b4 was chosen by white. On g5. Pawn takes g5. King d8. Bishop d6. On f4. Pawn takes f4. Bishop g6. King g7. White's idea is to play king takes g6 and secure a strong hold in the game. Bishop f5 move preferred by black. King f6. On h4. King takes f5. On h3. White is clearly ahead. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. King d4. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. King h4. Bishop e2. King g3. King e4. Bishop c2 check. King d4. On f3. Black is looking to play pawn takes e2 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Bishop b5 played by white. Bishop d1. King c5. Bishop e2. Black is setting up to play bishop takes b5 and increase their advantage significantly. Bishop takes a4 played by white. On f2. King c6. Pawn promotes to queen at f1. Black considers playing queen f6 check. King c5. Queen e5 check. King c6. Queen e4 check. King c7. Queen takes a4 and establish a winning position. On b3. Black is clearly ahead. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. Bishop c5. Pause the video to find out black's response. White intends to play bishop takes f8 and increase their advantage significantly. Bishop takes c5 played by black. Pawn takes c5. King takes c5. On h3. On d4 check. King d3. King d5. On g4. Pawn takes g4. Pawn takes g4. On g5. Black is looking to play pawn takes f4 and establish a winning position. Pawn takes g5 was chosen by white. King takes e5. King d2. King f4. Black considers playing king takes g4 and put immense pressure on the opponent. King d3 was chosen by white. King takes g5. King takes d4. King takes g4. King e3. White is outplayed. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. King takes g7. Pause the video and try to find black's next move. On b2. Black is setting up to play. Pawn promotes to queen at b1 and gain a significant edge. Bishop c2 move preferred by white. King takes d7. King f6. King d6. Bishop g6. King c5. Bishop b1. King c4. Bishop f5. King c3. King e6. King d2. King d5. King c1. King e6. Pawn promotes to queen at b1. Bishop takes b1. King takes b1. King d5. Black has a strong upper hand. Let's go to the next game. Black played Bishop a8. Pause the video and try to predict white's next move. On b5. King b8. On b6. White might go for on a7 check. King c8. Bishop a6 check. King d7. On b7. Bishop takes b7. Bishop takes b7 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Bishop e4 was chosen by black. King b5. On f4. King c5. On f3. King d6. King c8. King takes e5. Bishop c6. King d4. White is aiming to play Bishop e6 check. King d8. King e3. On h5. On h4. King e7. On b7. King takes e6. Pawn promotes to queen at b8 and increase their advantage significantly. King d7 played by black. King e3. White is setting up to play Bishop e6 check. King takes e6. On b7. King d5. Pawn promotes to queen at b8 and gain a significant edge. King d6 move preferred by black. Bishop d3. White considers playing on h3. Bishop d5. Bishop b5. On f2. King takes f2 and seizes the initiative. Bishop d5 played by black. Bishop b5. White is looking to play on h4. On f2. King takes f2 and secure a stronghold in the game. On f2 move preferred by black. King takes f2. Bishop e4. Black's loss is confirmed. Let's go to the next game. Black played Bishop b8. Pause the video and try to predict white's next move. King b4. King f7. King b5. Bishop c7. King c6. White is setting up to play King takes c7 and increase their advantage significantly. Bishop a5 move preferred by black. King takes d5. King f6. King c6. White might go for King d7. King f7. Bishop e7. Bishop b6. On d5. Bishop a5. Bishop takes g5 and secure a stronghold in the game. King e6 played by black. On d5 check. King e5. On d6. Bishop d8. On d7. Bishop f6. Bishop b6. Bishop e7. Pawn promotes to queen at d8. White's idea is to play queen takes e7 mate and increase their advantage significantly. Bishop takes d8 move preferred by black. Bishop takes d8. King d4. White is dominating the board. Let's go to the next game. Black played Bishop takes b3. Pause the video to analyze white's next move. King c6. White is looking to play King c7. King e6. Pawn promotes to queen at d8 and put immense pressure on the opponent. King d8 was chosen by black. King takes b6. Bishop takes a4. King takes a5. Bishop takes d7. Bishop takes d7. King takes d7. King b6. White is setting up to play king takes c5 and put immense pressure on the opponent. King d6 was chosen by black. King b5. White is planning to play king b6. King e7. King takes c5 and secure a stronghold in the game. King d7 played by black. King takes c5. King c7. King d5. King d7. King e5. King c6. King f6. White might go for king g6. King c5. King takes h6 and take decisive advantage. King c5 played by black. King g6. King takes c4. King takes h6. King d4. Black is on the verge of defeat. Let's go to the next game. White just played bishop d to check. Pause the video to figure out black's next move. King takes b3. On c5. Bishop takes c5. King h4. Bishop e7 check. King h5. King c2. Black considers playing king takes d2 and dominate the board. Bishop e1 was chosen by white. King d3. King h6. On e3. King takes h7. King e4. King g6. Bishop d6. Bishop a5. Bishop takes f4. Bishop b6. On e2. Black considers playing pawn promotes to queen at e1 and increase their advantage significantly. Bishop f2 played by white. Bishop e3. Black considers playing bishop takes f2 and sees the initiative. Bishop takes e3 played by white. Pawn promotes to queen at e1. Black is aiming to play queen takes e3 and establish a winning position. Bishop a7. Black is in a commanding position. Let's go to the next game.